Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. We are live here through the power of YouTube.
What?
We're your hosts for this evening. Myself, Blitzball Champ, and on the other line via Skype, Hollywood Cinema. What's up?
Not much.
All is well?
All is well.
Cool. Got quite a lot going on. Got quite a lot coming up. As the road to SummerSlam, the road to NXT TakeOver Toronto, and TakeOver UK Cardiff has begun.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, more G1 Climax greatness going on.
Oh, yeah.
So we got quite a bit to talk about. But first, I want to start out by sharing my excitement for GalaxyCon coming up this coming week. It will be from Thursday, July 25th to Sunday, July 28th. I will be there the first 3 days, and then on Sunday is NXT Concord.
Oh, yeah.
And there's going to be a bunch of wrestlers that are going to be at this convention. Not only do we have special guests, but also the Queens of Combat will be performing live on Friday night and Saturday night of GalaxyCon weekend. And I have front row to both of those shows.
Oh, yeah.
So, definitely looking forward to that. But I just kind of want to read off the names of the guests that'll be here at GalaxyCon.
Go for the cover here.
We have Charlotte Flair and Ric Flair, so father-daughter will be there. Hey, you might want to turn that down some. That's kind of like...
Oh, Jesus. That damn Japanese soundboard.
Oh, okay, there we go. Charlotte Flair, Ric Flair, the Hardy Boys, yay. Which I did get a meet and greet ticket to them.
Nice.
The man, Becky Lynch, will be there, my Irish crush.
Yeah, you're going to go see her.
Yep, she's going to be there Thursday, only Thursday.
Yes.
The Hardys will be there only Friday. Charlotte Flair will be there only Friday. Appearing only Thursday will be Seth Rollins.
I'll be there on Thursday. Not for him, no, because F that.
Braun Strowman will be there on Thursday.
That's what we're going for. I mean, for Emily, I don't give a shit. But
Dang.
I mean, not that, because I you know how I feel about taking pictures of people. I don't give two shits about it. Although I did take a picture of Big Foley. That's a pretty big deal.
You don't think Ric Flair is a big deal?
Hey, I'm not paying. Okay. I'm not paying what Ric Flair's trying to give me the pay to go take a picture with him. If it just happens in nature, with the nature boy, I'm totally down for it. But paying for it, I'm cool.
You're like, bump that. We have Road Warrior Animal.
Nice.
He'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have Magnum TA. He'll be
He's
there.
showing up a lot.
What's that?
He's been showing up everywhere lately. It's good. I'm glad he's getting out.
Yeah, he has. Now that I think about it, you make a good point. Arn Anderson will be there, which both Magnum TA and Arn Anderson will be there all 4 days.
Nice.
Leva Bates, a.k.a. Blue Pants.
I was about to say, that sounds familiar. Blue Pants.
She'll
the
be
librarian.
Yep, the librarian. Same thing. She'll be there all 4 days. At Alex Chamberlain. I don't even know who this guy is.
Okay.
But he'll be there all 4 days. Do you know Alex Chamberlain?
Not from the name alone, I don't.
Yeah, me neither. Diamante will be there.
Who?
Diamante.
Why's that familiar?
She was part of the new LAX for a while.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
She was the
Yeah, I remember.
Queens of Combat champion.
I remember that.
It doesn't say how many days she'll be there, but I assume since
That was
she's
whatever
part
the
of,
shows are, I'm assuming.
yeah, I mean she's part of Queens of Combat, so I assume at least Friday and Saturday.
And even so, I wouldn't be surprised if it's all day because he can just sit there and just, make money while sitting there. Like,
True.
like she would have to do shit, but sit there and take pictures probably while seated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I was her, I'd be trying to make money like Animal and all them.
Yeah.
There's a reason certain people are there all day is because they're trying to make the most money.
Yeah, and she, along with some of the other wrestlers, aren't charging much for autographs and pictures. So
Yeah.
Ric Flair, he'll be there Thursday and Friday. Mick Foley, which he was there last year. Mick Foley will be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Mm.
The Woman of Honor champion Kelly Klein will be there, and she's actually competing in Queens of Combat.
What day is she doing picture of?
She'll be there all 4 days.
But if I go,
tempting.
now I'm just, you know how I feel about Kelly Klein, man.
I know.
I don't know if I need them problems because I feel like in person it'd be like, oh, eyes popping at the head, and I don't need anybody to get mad at me.
Well, at least you're being honest.
Yeah, cheers. I don't want that smoke. I ain't prepared for it.
Yeah, you can be.
Oh no! I mean, oh shoot, she's got to say the word.
Wow.
Be out there.
But yeah, she'll be there all 4 days. And dude, she didn't have any prices announced or anything like that, but I don't think she charges that much for pictures. Know what I mean?
I might do that. Shit, I'm going to look up there and see if they have it like a package, or if not, I'll just bring cash.
Yeah, usually the pictures at the at their booths are usually cash only.
Okay, cool. That's why I'm glad I got the photo op thing for WWE people, because like, cool, I can pay that shit and be done.
Yeah, the pro photo ops you can buy ahead of time.
I'm curious on how that shit works though, because I'm not too sure. They say about, they'll print out a picture and all the shit. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so the way it works is there's a line that you go through, and the celebrities at the end where the photo area is set up. You go in, you do the pose, you take the picture, you come out, and then there's a printer on the side, and then you just take your picture. And there'll be a link that you can go to. I think they put it up on the website or something like that.
I think I saw it in the fine print of the thing. When I bought it,
and that's where you can get a digital copy of it and download it as many.
I ain't got to take a picture. That's fine by me. I just want to make sure. Well, I'm not gonna remember all that, so you might have to tell Emily that again or so.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna remember all that, but yeah, she was like, I'm telling her easiest picture is for Braun Strowman to have his Country Strong tattoo flexing above her head.
I see.
Because he's so damn big.
I think
because she loves that tattoo, and that's mostly what she wants.
Yeah, I think if she asks for that, she should be able to. But the whole picking her up, I don't know if it'll do that in the pro photo op. Maybe
this ain't a ball or something.
Yeah.
Or if you're going up to a table or some shit that they were at.
Yeah. So that's the only thing with that. But let's see. Next, Caleb Conley, which he'll be there all 4 days.
Why is that familiar?
Caleb Conley, he was part of Impact Wrestling for a while. I don't know if he still is, but
That's probably why I recognize it because I followed Impact for far too long before stopping and then going back.
Kimberly is going to be there
Oh,
all 4 days. As a matter of fact, she, I believe, will be facing Kelly Klein.
the thick one. Thick
Su-
off.
Summer Rae is going to be there.
She lives in Raleigh.
Yeah, she's a North Carolina native.
Yeah.
She'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Veda Scott will be there.
She got them big yabos.
She'll be there all 4 days. And, the last Queens of Combat show I went to, she got a big victory. And, but I tell you, though, Veda Scott, like, in person, up close, like,
yeah,
she looks different. Like,
and what?
And
the weird jaw thing, because I think her jaw's a little off.
Okay.
And one side is so yeah, I've seen it. And
okay.
Just not in person, but seeing it in pictures and watching her, there's a reason why she holds her head the way she does.
Okay, so it's not just
what I'm saying. Like it's almost like her other side of her jaw is like shaved down. Like it happens with some people. Like she's not symmetrical. I mean, it's normal. Most people aren't. Most beautiful people in the world are quote unquote perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah.
If you put the lines.
Yeah. So it's not just me. I'm not the one that sees that. Okay.
No. There's something going on.
Okay.
It's like one cheek is underdeveloped.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's still.
Oh no. It's noticeable. It's like if you I paid attention to her for years. It's
Yeah.
It's just a thing.
Yeah. But
no slights, no shaming, no slight. I think she's a pretty lady. She's a beautiful girl. That means nothing to her personality. She seems nice. So.
Oh yeah, very bubbly too. Very bubbly personality. Yeah.
And she's been taking over. She's been doing stuff for Oh no, that's SoCal Val. Never mind. SoCal Val's doing stuff with Russell Talk here lately.
Right, but she's
keep showing up.
She's been very active in the indies. She's been doing Shimmer. She did ROH. She's doing Queens of Combat.
She's been around
so. She's a veteran. She's definitely a veteran.
Been around for a minute.
And Zeta Zhang will be there.
Okay, there you go.
Which, she was there last year.
I know you all about that.
So she'll be there all 4 days.
You in a picture with her?
I might do another one. I mean, I did one last year. I might do another one.
I was about to say, that seems like a natural thing for you. Yo, quick aside. Sonata's new Soul Calibur style jacket, that shit like some Coldplay ridiculousness.
Oh, for real?
yeah, he think he's Cervantes for friggin'. I feel like he's just gonna keep evolving into Cervantes from Soul Calibur. Because now they're doing because somebody in the crowd had like a pirate themed looking banner, and it had Cole's skull on it, and I'm like, that has like some Buccaneer shit. That's weird, but okay. But then his jacket looks like it's a pirate jacket, a purple pirate jacket with yellow trim, and he wears like the jeweled out skulls on his shoulders, and he has the jeweled skull mask.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just like, you are wild, bro. Like, Sonata's wild. He looks real crazy. I'm glad he got rid of the mohawk.
Yeah.
Like the real tall hair. Like I was sick of that shit. I'm glad it looks like now it's just normal, but it being blonde is mad weird.
Yeah.
But he's got the blonde hair and the blonde facial hair. Sorry, I got distracted.
I
just saw him and I couldn't help it because he will not be owned by. He's so weird looking to me sometimes, but it fits him. But he looks like a video game character. It looks like somebody from anime.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool.
I mean, he's a great. Oh, please don't. You know how I feel about me some LIJ. I love every member of LIJ.
Yeah.
Even though they're all really weird. They are all very oddball. They're a bunch of oddballs that do not really fit together. Because none of them, other than Sonata, he's the only one that's cool, quote unquote, like Naito.
You don't think Bushi is?
Bushi's a little bit more hyperactive. Bushi acts cool for like 2 seconds, and then he'd be like running around like a crazy person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the way his character is. He's more of they're all pretty tranquilo, but Evil loses his friggin' mind in matches. He's always yelling.
Yep.
Like, he's always yelling. Naito don't yell at nobody. Sonata doesn't yell at anybody. Bushi yells all the time.
But Sonata and Naito are more to interact with the crowd.
Yeah, and Shinji, those three are the ones that get real hyped in the ring.
You mean Shingo?
Shingo. I don't want to say Shinji. And Shingo and Bushi are the ones that get hype, and they all come down the ring real relaxed.
True.
Even though Bushi is probably the most animated out of everybody that comes down to the ring. But that's usually because he's just fast and he moves fast. But the rest of these dudes are literally like ice cold statues just coming down the ring. I'm talking WWF No Mercy style. 64, just sliding down the ramp. No facial expressions. And then as soon as they get in the ring, they're yelling. I'm like, what the hell? Shit. Yo, Shingo. Constantly. Him and Evil are the most hype.
Yeah.
The most hype. They are all, because I can do Shingo's whole hand thing where he's like, he's doing this shit. He's so fucking ridiculous, yo. He's so ridiculous. I love it, but he's so ridiculous. I think it's the hair, too. The hair, where he's got like the Rick James looking shit. Like, it's like the ponytail, but he's got like the front part looks like a mohawk. It's just like, what the hell is going on with your head, homie?
My God.
He makes me laugh. He makes me laugh. I love him. He's the shit. I'm so glad he's in there, but he is friggin'. They're all very weird.
They are, and just wait till Hiromu Takahashi comes back.
Oh God, I totally forgot. They have the weirdest stable ever, and that's another one. Super hype.
And my favorite interactions with Hiromu Takahashi are usually involving him, Naito, and remind me again what was the cat's name?
Daryl. Yeah, Daryl the cat. Daryl the cat was fucking great.
I won't ever forget. I think it was Kizuna Road, where the group came through, and Naito saw this kid dressed with a Bushi mask and had Naito's shirt on.
Yeah.
And he did the pose, the fist bump pose, Naito saw it, and he did it right back to the kid, which was really cool. And then he goes over to where Hiromu Takahashi's standing, and he has Daryl there, and Naito's kind of looking at Daryl, he's holding his head back, and then Hiromu takes his cat hand and sticks it up, and they do the fist bump together.
I remember that. It was amazing.
Yeah,
I remember that. I totally remember that because it was so friggin' good.
Yeah. I think it was Kizuna Road. I could be wrong.
It had to have been, because I feel like that was like the last. Because I feel like that is that where they first. Because where's their origin point? Because there is that, I forget what it is now. It might have been Kizuna Road.
I know for sure it was at Korakuen Hall. It was at least at Korakuen Hall.
Then it was definitely Kizuna Road.
Okay,
that shit's always there.
But yeah, that was just so funny. Just the interaction there was just really funny.
New Japan is okay. Can we just admit that New Japan is the top? New Japan number 1, Evolve number 2. By default, AEW is number 3.
By default, dang.
Yeah, I mean, because WWE's trash. Man.
ROH don't get no love.
ROH is having trouble.
Yeah, they need their roster to get a little edging.
Yeah. It feels like a bunch of randomly generated creative wrestlers over there.
Yeah, maybe.
Like I love me some Taven, always have, and I love me some Lethal, always have. Mm-hmm. But who the hell else do they have? They got Marty Scurll, right?
Yeah.
Why's that mother effer not champion?
Well, right now.
Why was Taven chosen to be champion? I'm sorry. I like Taven a lot, but he should be chasing Marty Scurll. He shouldn't be champ.
Now, dang on well, they are not going to put that ROH World Championship belt on Marty Scurll. I'm sorry. I've given up hope on it.
It makes no sense, man.
Because he's still over with the fans, even though right now they're technically heels.
Yeah, he needs to have been champion like a while ago.
They're not going to give him that belt. I've given up hope.
And I feel like that's going to hurt them in the long run.
Yeah, and it probably will, but
Because him as champion would kill, just for the fact that he is the most popular person in that company.
yeah, and
If for some reason he signed with them, I don't know why why the hell did he sign with them?
yeah,
Why?
that was
That was
pretty
the dumbest
shocking.
mistake. That was the dumbest thing he could have done.
But then again, you also have to realize if he had signed with AEW, I don't think we'd have Villain Enterprises.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like we would.
Uh,
Maybe even one that makes a little more sense.
because I mean,
no Flip Gordon, no Flip.
that's still
Flip
weird. That is
Flip don't
still
make
really
no
weird.
sense.
Like I don't
Flip,
know whose idea it was to book that, but
he does not fit it. He does not fit that mold.
like I would have expected somebody like I don't know, like maybe
A big personality.
yeah, like maybe well, I'm not gonna say Shane Taylor because he's ROH TV champ, and
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have really fit well with the group, but
He'd
Flip
have to
Gordon,
be bombastic because PCO, Brody, and Scroll have a certain campiness to them and a
yeah,
certain edge to them that Flip Gordon ain't got and has
like
never had.
I would have been okay with like a Silas Young over a Flip Gordon.
I would have been fine if Freck, who's the other guy for Best Friends? Not Trent.
Chucky T.
Yes, if Chucky T was still in ROH, I would have had Chucky T turn on Trent and be in part of Villain Enterprises.
Really?
Yes, because I feel like Chuck can his character is so a certain level. I feel like if he just ratchets it up and plays more to a role, he'd be perfect. Because we've seen him do some crazy stuff in the middle of matches, hugging, doing stuff, yelling, literally stopping a match by yelling louder than the crowd, and everybody being like, "What?" Like just like we've seen that happen. That feels like something that should be done. Like you should do something with the camp of it all.
Yeah.
It's just like the dudes in AEW that were basically like Super Smash Brothers or what the hell they were called. Right? There's a certain level of camp to that.
Yes.
That those guys, it works with those guys, right? They have the extras, quote unquote, to play that gimmick up correctly.
Right.
Just like
right.
Bray Wyatt has a certain level of camp where he can make that character work for him, and he did it before when they gave him the Cape Fear guy that Vince has tried to get over multiple times. And it works. You gotta skid into the camp sometimes, and some people aren't good at doing that. Like it's a fine line that it's hard to get to. Like Evil has some camp in him. That's why he's so damn good. Because even though while he comes out there in that friggin' Undertaker robe and shit, and even Sonata has some camp to him. Sonata I just watched Sonata go out to the crowd, grab a stuffed teddy bear of himself, and shake its head, and then throw it back to the person. Now he's at the crowd, putting his ear, telling them to yell more for him to beat up Kota Ibushi. Like that is something that some people just don't have.
True, and I guess
I feel Chuck E. Cheese got that. I feel Chuck E. Cheese got it.
Yeah.
Because he's shown me that he's got it. Because he can take everybody's attention away from the match in an instant just by yelling.
True.
That's impressive.
But yeah, man, I honestly
Flip
the Flip Gordon edition doesn't make sense to me, and I've given up hope of them ever putting the main title around Marty Scurll. Even though the fans would be all over that, but
it would give them the bump they need because they're having so many troubles.
And right now they have like the most successful stable in ROH. But
why would you not put the top belt on that guy? Why? What are they? They're not tag team champions either, are they?
They're 6-man tag.
6-man. Okay, I was about to say.
But I think PCO and Brody King are still NWA tag champs. I think.
Oh, man, NWA needs to. Actually, wasn't there like an NWA? They've been putting out some videos that I haven't got a chance to watch. Now that I think about it, I think they had a match between Colt and James Storm when Colt got injured. I think. So
yeah, James Storm is the new NWA national.
National is it TV champ or?
I think it's just national champion.
Yeah, I always get mixed up with that shit.
Yeah,
it should really be like a TV champion. And I want world champions and TV champions to be a thing. TV champions make sense to me. WWE should have a damn TV belt, to be honest with you, or NXT technically. NXT should have a TV belt. Let's just be funky.
Well, they have the North American title.
They do, but I like the TV title because that's a title, and I know it's only because of Rob Van Dam.
Right.
It's a title that I or even Rhino that I expect to be defended on that show every week.
Fair enough.
It's a guaranteed title match.
But yeah, looking at NWA, of course, Nick Aldis is still world champion. Allison Kay is still.
That's been on too long.
Allison Kay is still women's champion.
How many women don't even have an NWA? I feel like they don't have very many.
I honestly don't know.
I feel like it's like an Evolve situation where there's Brandy Lauren, oh boy,
Yeah,
and the one other. Because Priscilla Kelly technically isn't even, which is weird to me.
Yeah.
Priscilla Kelly should have been. Priscilla Kelly should be feuding with Brandy, but they feuded in shit. What's that company that Evolve also has something to do with? Crap. It's on that app too. Damn it.
Shine?
Yes. Yeah. They feuded in there for a while because I believe. Yeah, because Priscilla was like they're Intercontinental champion, but I think they call it I forgot. It was another kind of champion. It was like a cutesy name.
Oh, it was a
for
cutesy
like their
name.
Yeah, it was like a cutesy name for their middle belt. It was like it's like a baby blue belt.
Interesting.
And it was, God, that shit was good, man. You should watch it. I think you like it. It feels like Evolve just with women. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's
Ooh, okay.
I mean, I will tell you, some of the women are not great, but you know what it reminds me of? The original Glow when I was a kid.
I see.
Glow on Saturdays where there's certain women that are just like, okay, you're not as good a shape as like Priscilla Kelly, but you're a big chick. You do power moves.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there's some girls that just don't look like they should be wrestling, but they're actually in there. Okay. It's
Fair
that
enough.
kind of thing.
It's like an Eva Marie situation.
Yeah, but and not even Marie was a fitness model, so she had a certain look to her. But these girls look like somebody you can see in the grocery store, right?
Oh, okay.
It's like they're not. Oh, man, I will tell you, there are some bad ones.
Yeah.
Trust and believe. Trust and believe it. I mean, shit. Priscilla Kelly, Brandy Lauren, mother effing, bandana Santana is in there.
Oh, Santana Garrett?
All the time.
Nice.
And there's another chick that's like she's a taller chick. Oh my god. Ooh, googity woogity. Yowie zowie. Rumsky. Good Lord.
There you go.
Like I'm sick, boy.
But yeah, James Storm is NWA National Heavyweight Champion, and yeah, PCO and Brody King are still NWA Tag Team Champs.
I'm seeing we got some NWA and ROH talking here. Look at that. That's good. I'm glad we ain't even talked about no damn WWE yet. I'm so happy.
Hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I know. I say yet. I was enjoying everything.
But I did. Speaking of which.
Oh yeah, we got distracted. I'm sorry. I totally derailed you from Galaxy Con talk.
Nah, that was pretty much it. I was just, naming off the wrestlers that were gonna.
Oh yeah, who are you seeing again? You're seeing Becky.
I'm seeing the Hardy. I've already pre-purchased for the Hardys and Becky Lynch.
Yeah, do you have the man's man shirt?
I have the Relentless.
Relentless.
Okay. And then I just got the greatest tag team in space and time for the Hardy Boys.
Oh shit! I forgot about that one. Okay.
Yeah. Dude, that's a cool shirt.
I can't buy shirts. They keep trying to get me to come back. I keep getting these emails. They're like, "Oh, we missed you." I'm like, "No, you don't, because you would make a better show, you sons of bitches."
And I also must say, I'll get this out of the way now, that the curse has been broken, and I have finally worn a pink shirt.
I saw. Congratulations, buddy. You know how many pink shirts I've worn? A shit ton. I love me some pink. So, pink goes well. Everybody tells me it looks good with my skin tone.
So I ended up buying the brand new Kabuki Warriors t-shirt from WWE Shop.
Also, you need to make sure you show them like some love, because you know how Vince is. If they don't sell merch, they'll be on TV.
You know,
and they're not gonna sell merch because they're not on TV.
You know what's interesting about that? When they debuted the shirt, it sold out instantly in Japan.
You know why?
It was during the Tokyo tour. That's where they debuted the shirt. Sold out instantly in that show.
Of course it was. And see, that's the thing, and that's the part that probably bugs me the most is that we all know Vince isn't going to push you if you're not on TV, but you can't get sales for T-shirts if you're not on TV selling yourself.
True.
Now, what people could not everybody's going to do what Matt Hardy did when he was in ROH, where he started doing those videos and he started to sell himself.
Right.
Because the build up to broken Matt Hardy was the realest shit ever. Because when Matt Hardy was feuding with Kevin Owens and Scum and shit, basically broke up Scum, that was the hardest working dude I've ever friggin' seen get himself over.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I will say that work he put in, that extracurricular work for that company that he did for himself too, was the best job anybody has ever done selling themselves and then banking off of it, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody has done that well for themselves doing that shit. And it is insane when you just think about like how much social network stuff he was doing before it was popular. Mm-hmm. Just getting in and just making his voice heard. And then what happened? Impact wanted him and they brought him in and he became woken and all that shit, broken and all that shit. But it was all through that, which is insane to me. And I don't know why more wrestlers don't look at that. Mm-hmm. As a thing to do, as a thing to mimic. Like, if I was a wrestler, I'd be mimicking Matt Hardy every step of the way. Yeah. Now, I will say, it hasn't worked as well for him since he tried to do big money Matt. Big money Matt should have been, like, in ROH or something, because WWE's never. It'd be great if they made him into the new JBL. That'd be great. But they won't. They won't do it.
Yeah, I think that idea is way out the window.
They're fucking idiots. They can't. Like, just that dude could play any gimmick and it would fit. And he's a wasted talent.
Yeah, but
the last years of his career.
Yeah,
but he got the bag though. Secured the bag, so respect.
He did indeed. But going back to the Kabuki Warriors merchandise.
I'm glad their shirt sold out. Yo. Like, I'm really happy their shirt sold out. They deserve that shit.
Yeah, and I've been looking. They've been doing a lot of marketing and advertising on Twitter. Like, I've been seeing like on Asuka's Twitter, on Kairi Sane's, and a lot of fans have been posting purchases and wearing the shirts and tagging them. So I think that's pretty cool.
And you know why they are? Because they know how things go around there. Shit, they didn't want who had like the highest sales and they still weren't trying to use them. I can't even fucking remember now. Because there was somebody that was like a couple years ago that they were the like second highest selling merch, and they were just like, nah, we're gonna sandbag this shit.
Really?
And they started having to lose. I forgot who it was too. It was somebody that was like not expected, and I remember being like, yo, that's fucking wild, B.
Was it a guy or a woman?
I feel like it was a guy. I feel like it was a guy that was over somehow. And it was not through. It wasn't Daniel Bryan. It was somebody around that era, like, right? Where it was just like this person was selling T-shirts out the ass, and Vince was like, nah, nope. It's Roman, because Roman was like number one, but somebody has surpassed Roman for like a month or two. And I can't. And they did nothing with it.
You think it was like maybe a Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens or?
It was somebody. It probably was Kevin. It was either him or Bray or some shit like that. Where it's just like, oh, this motherfucker never wins ever.
Oh, I see.
And it just made no sense why. It didn't make any sense why they were selling a bunch of shit. Other than them being really good, but they were doing nothing to help it, considering the fact that. These people are contractors for you, so their success should be something you should be trying to make happen.
Yes.
But actively working against them, it makes no sense. It boggles my mind watching what the EC3 and people like that, where it's just like, you're actively working against these guys, man. Like, what is your malfunction? Why would you have them on your books if you're just going to make a waste of their time and your time?
True.
You're paying them. You're paying them a lot of money.
Yeah.
To treat them like shit. Does that make you feel good? If so, you need to reevaluate your goddamn life, and that's just going to fucking burn your ass in hell. So you have fun with that.
Jeez.
Like, yo, I'm sick. I'm sick of Vince. I'm sick of him, B. I'm sick of him.
The filter is off, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm drinking a couple beers. I'm sick of him, man. I'm live and uncut in this hoe. I'm sick of him.
Well, at least you're being honest.
Hey, man, I get the lickers in me, and I'm put on a live mic. I am raw.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But
Oh, with Joe. Oh my god.
I guess let's go ahead and like get through the WWE
This
stuff.
bullshit. Then we can get to the beautiful New Japan.
So I'll just hit up on a couple of points from each of the shows and just go from there.
Good.
So, dude, the road to SummerSlam
Woo!
has begun,
Already
and
rough.
we already have 3 matches set. One of them, once again, Seth Rollins gets another Universal title shot against Brock Lesnar.
I am so bored of that story.
Like, why do we need to keep seeing this freaking matchup? Like,
Because it's all they got, man. It's all
they
they
had
got.
the Battle Royal, and Seth wins. It's like,
I would have even taken Randy at this point, and it would have just been another case of Randy getting his head busted open, another SummerSlam.
oh, dude, the crowd was all over Randy.
Which is crazy.
Like,
And I feel like that's only because people are sick of seeing the same shit.
yeah, I agree.
That's the only reason. It's not because they actually want to see Randy, because the last time it happened, he got ground and pound because he's too small.
Yeah, they're like,
He's just
Seth out of
elongated Seth Rollins. Yeah, we're sick of seeing Seth in this light, yo. Everybody's sick of it.
Mm.
Everybody's sick of it. Everybody's sick of it. Everybody. Boring, man. It's boring. It's just like it'd be the same as if you made me watch Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar again. Man, I'm out. I'm not watching that shit. I'm sorry. Not gonna do it. Ain't do
Cedric Alexander got a big victory over Drew McIntyre.
What do you want to bet that Drew's gonna get his win back?
I'm sure he will.
That was 50-50 booking if I ever seen it.
Yeah.
Because okay, I love Cedric, but he shouldn't have won. He should have won the match the previous week.
Oh, you mean when he was teamed with Roman and wrestling in a mask?
Because the way that match ended made him look like a fucking idiot. You know why?
Yeah.
He was laughing in the ring with Roman like they had got one over on them, and those motherfuckers lost.
Yeah, it didn't look
You
right.
ain't get one over. You get one over on nobody, you dumbasses. You lost. You literally lost. Why are you laughing like you did something?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. He definitely beat Drew McIntyre like he earned that victory this time.
Effing insane.
I mean,
it feels like 50-50 booking because they needed him to get a win so that when he loses again, it's fine.
True, and I think to help make Cedric relevant, because all he's really been doing is chasing after the 24/7 title with a small mini crowd, and really hasn't been utilized.
He's done. At least he's done more than Buddy Murphy, but don't get me started on that shit.
So Mike
match.
Kanellis loses in record time after a Rough Rider from Zack Ryder and gets roasted again by Maria Kanellis.
And they made a point of pointing out the amount of seconds it took.
Yeah.
As
the announcer did and the winner is.
Oh, like, yo, they never do that. They didn't do that with Daniel Bryan. What the F?
Oh, when he got bro kicked his head off.
Yeah. This burial is happening.
It's serious.
This burial is happening. Because literally, Maria is literally just saying the same shit she said the first night. Yep. Every other sentence. That's all she's saying. Same shit. Nothing new. Same shit. That's 3 weeks in a row, homie.
And then
I'm out.
It's just bad. It's really, really bad. So our next SummerSlam booked match So, Fatal 4-Way, Natalia, of all people, beat Naomi, Alexa Bliss, and Carmella, and she will go on to SummerSlam to face Becky Lynch. Now,
Only
after
because
I
it's in
looked it
Toronto.
over, I had to rethink it because I was like, oh, well, duh, it's in Toronto. So,
Yeah, for no fucking reason. Otherwise, it makes literally no sense.
yeah.
Because that promo was weird. Because this chick's been talking about fucking cats and being happy and shit ever since she turned back being face, and then she gets all up in Becky's face, and I'm like, oh, who are you?
Yeah, it was really weird. It was a
It
really
was
weird
really odd,
segment.
and I just wish sometimes these characters would just say stuff that they should be thinking if they were actually allowed to think in character.
True.
Where I'd be like, yo, who are you talking to? Bitch, you haven't been relevant in like 15 years. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Like,
Dang.
yo, who gave you the feeling that you could come talk to me? Who are you? Who are you, Natty? Who are you?
Apparently, the one that won the match.
Yeah, that bullshit match that didn't nobody want to fucking see. That went on for 25 minutes.
I mean,
25 minutes, yo.
yeah.
And then Alexa's going to be surprised when fans turn on it. Okay, yeah, they should have turned on it. That's far too long. I appreciate you trying to give them time, but can we call it a book? Can I
Yeah.
be
But
second?
I think the main
Um,
thing that is
None of those women
what's
should be in a match over 20 minutes. None of them. Alexa either. Alexa's not good enough to be in a match that's yo. If you were to tell me any of those women were booked into an Iron Man match, I'd be like, well, at least I know I got an hour I can go watch some shit else. Something else. I'm gonna watch something else for an hour. Are you effing kidding me? None of them are shit. I don't even want to see Becky in a motherfucking gauntlet in a Iron Man match. To be honest, only Bailey and Sasha Banks need to be, or
Ember
ooh,
Moon.
Sasha. No, maybe. I haven't seen enough of Ember Moon to believe she can hold a crowd's interest for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the thing. Because when I think of gauntlet matches, or like Iron Man matches, I think of even ones nobody talks about. Rock, Triple H. That's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite. That's my second only to Brett and Sean. That I saw as a kid.
Okay.
But Iron Man, like in Kurt and who else? And Brock has
Brock
Iron Man
Lesnar.
match.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a reason why those mother effers were in. There's a reason why those 6 wrestlers and 8, including Bailey and Sasha. There's a
Yep.
reason why those 8 wrestlers are the ones that have been in Iron Man matches. There's a reason
Yeah.
because the person they were fighting, those 2 can alone make a match good for 30 minutes, but
Right.
together they can keep you enthralled for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
None of those matches are trash. They try to forget about The Rock and Triple H because they don't really want to use The Rock and Triple H as a main feud unless they need to try to get people excited for WrestleMania, which pisses me off to no end.
Mm.
Because they always try to push The Rock and Stone Cold, and that's cool and everything.
Yeah.
But I would keep it funky. Triple H Rock from Intercontinental Champion on is a much better feud.
Yeah. I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
It's a longer and more organic one.
Um. What else was I gonna say?
What else about Raw?
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, SummerSlam is in Toronto, so Natalia, I mean, getting the title shot,
Ooh,
you
yeah,
know, isn't
bet
really surprising. So
yeah. It was just it's. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't have really enjoyed any of those options. To be honest with you,
oh,
because
between
they've done
Naomi,
nothing for any of them. They've done nothing for the other 3 girls other than Alexa. Those 3 girls have done literally jack shit.
yeah,
And those 3 girls have lost a bunch here recently. So to me, they weren't even as deserving as Lacey Evans. They were about as deserving as Lacey Evans, and we all know Lacey Evans was not deserving.
where
And
was
even
the
and Alexa would have been brutal. Alexa would have broke my face. I would have been like, hell no.
where was
Hell.
the Sarah Logans or the Ruby Riots or
Like, was there not a bigger match? Why was there not a bigger battle royale? Use all the women you have on Raw.
yeah,
But, or also the ones that aren't on Raw, like Naomi and and friggin'
Ember
Carmella, because Carmella's SmackDown too.
or Zelina Vega.
Yeah, like if you're gonna use 2 SmackDown people, use some other ones that have not been given the same opportunities constantly.
Yeah.
It doesn't do them any favors. It only makes them look even dumber.
And what a way to royally kill off Finn Balor by having him lose to Samoa Joe and then him getting attacked by Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, he's going to end up facing Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam. And then he'll go away.
So, are you saying that potentially Bray Wyatt could be the first one on the main roster to defeat the Demon Finn Balor?
I will tell you this. I guarantee the Demon probably won't show up in the first match.
Really?
Just because they'll have something to sell. But then it'll just make Finn look even dumber because we all know it should be the Demon. And also, if it is the Demon, if they do break tradition and actually have the Demon show up, because the Demon showed up 3 times on the main roster,
3 or 4.
Yeah, he's won all those, but he has lost so many other friggin' matches at pay-per-views that it makes him look stupid every time he doesn't just come out there as a Demon. Because so you should realize that you can't win without a Demon, right? Majority of the time, you don't win big matches without a Demon. That's not your thing. So I need him not to be the Demon and lose, because if he's a Demon and then beats Bray Wyatt is dead in the water again.
Right.
And he's dead instantly. There is no coming back from that.
And my thing is this, though. If he supposedly comes back from his time off and they have him join the club, then he won't be able to really do any more Demon work.
Yeah, and the Demon should go away for a while.
Yeah, but you still feel that they should keep. You still feel that they should keep the Demon win streak on the main roster.
Yeah, because you shouldn't kill something that you went out of your way to try to push 3 times in 7 years, or how long has he been there? I want to say 7.
Has it already been 7?
I feel like it's been a while.
Let's see.
Because when did Kenta? Because he was there shortly after Kenta got there.
2014.
So 5 years. 2 off. Yeah, that's friggin' nuts to me.
Yeah.
It just feels like 2 extra years because they've done jack shit. And he was hurt for a good chunk of that too.
True. But he was your very first Universal Champion.
For 12 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Becky versus Natalya, Brock Lesnar versus Seth.
Boo.
That's SummerSlam.
And another match that I can't remember. Boo. It's all boo. It's all boo.
To SmackDown, Aleister Black and Cesaro had a rematch. Black winning. Charlotte Flair, even though Liv Morgan got some good offense in, lost to Charlotte Flair, which, it's Charlotte.
Can I just say this about Liv?
Go for it.
Ooh. She is easily the most pretty superstar in that mother effing company.
You think so?
That girl's face is effing perfect. Have you really looked at Liv Morgan before?
Not since back in NXT.
Oh, you just Google her. Just Google her, because she she's just it's almost offensive at how pretty she is.
Yeah.
And then the fact that they don't use her, I'm like, okay, so you're Mandy. You're basically, you look like Mandy, just without all the plastic surgery.
She makes a good Harley Quinn, that's for sure.
She's fucking, oh my god! If it was up to me, she would be paired with Mandy Rose, and they would be a tag team, a group kind of thing, because they are the 2 baddest. But Just pound for pound, she's the prettiest.
I mean, I was shocked in the
I
first
feel without
place.
makeup too. She's easily the prettiest woman
I was
in that
shocked.
company.
I was shocked in the first place that she even got recruited for the Riot Squad.
Yeah, because she seems kind of cutesy. But I like her bratty attitude. Like I like it. I liked it when she was Carmella before Carmella ended up taking her whole thing.
Yeah.
Because he's actually from Staten Island and Carmella is not.
True.
Carmella is
true.
from Boston. She stole her whole thing.
She had the yo, 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 yo.
Yeah. She stole basically Liv Morgan's whole entire actual life.
But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, Liv Morgan's still young. I mean, with her being a blonde, she'll eventually get the rub.
I don't know, man.
But it's probably going to take repackaging her character.
Yeah, she is so mother effing beautiful. It is insane to me.
And with the
every time I see her, I'm just like, God.
And with the post-match promo, I mean, it's obvious she's going to get repackaged.
She's definitely get repackaged.
So, I mean, she's probably going to get a push because I mean, she's on the blonde squad.
I feel like if Eric Bischoff sees her, she's going to push.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she's prettier than Stacy Keibler was in the face.
Yeah.
And Stacy Keibler was a beautiful woman. And not even just a leg. Her face was, her face. There's a difference between just your body looking good and your face being like actively pretty.
Mm-hmm.
They could put Liv Morgan's face on posters and wall and stuff like that and sell those.
Right.
If I was like, I would be using her face to sell things. Easy.
So
it boggles my mind.
So check this out.
Yeah.
I have to give a big kudos to WWE and SmackDown for making this happen. Like, I'm really proud to see that this is actually going to happen. But we are going to see a matchup that's booked that we've never seen before, and that Bayley is going to defend the SmackDown Women's title at SummerSlam against tons deserving Ember Moon. But
are we sure?
But I'll say this right now. If WWE does what I think possibly they may do and insert Charlotte into the picture, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Charlotte, how done?
I'll pitch a fit because that makes no sense. I don't care how long Charlotte has been gone. I don't care.
You know
Leave this alone. Leave this match up alone. Let it happen.
She comes back, she gets inserted right back into the picture as soon as she comes back from a vacation.
Dude, she better not. They need to let this happen. Leave this matchup alone and let it happen at SummerSlam.
You shall see, man. I don't have good feelings about it.
Like, it makes no sense when you've already.
She gets inserted into everything,
and it makes no sense to do that. Like, seriously. Like,
if she's breathing, she has to be involved in the title picture.
It's crap like this is why dang on Asuka couldn't have a title match at WrestleMania. You know, for her title. Because, no, they had to put it on Charlotte. To make it so that it was Charlotte, Ronda, and Becky. Like, we would have had the chance to see something that we had never seen before. Ronda Rousey and Asuka in the same ring?
Would have been nice.
Like,
but they gotta insert Charlotte into everything.
WWE,
I like Charlotte a lot. They kind of killed my life for her.
WWE, I'm begging you, leave this match up alone. Bayley and Ember Moon, just let it happen. Let it happen on a stage like SummerSlam. Don't alter it. Please don't alter it. It would be really dumb. I mean, Charlotte aside, we understand that, you know, she's going to be booked to surpass her father in number of championships. All well and good. Whatever. But please, just leave this matchup alone. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
It'd be nice. I don't trust it. I
Like
don't trust it for shit.
if this can just like be left alone for 2 weeks, 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks,
Yeah.
then it'll be great. It'll be great for
It'll actually be
business.
something different. It'll actually be something different.
Yeah,
Won't
it'll
be the
be
same old thing. You could build a new star. Imagine that. The same
yeah.
thing they had to do for Charlotte. They could do for somebody else, but they won't.
And like I'm saying, I'm not saying that Ember Moon has to win at SummerSlam, although
Oh,
I
but
think
she needs to be featured. She should, but she needs to be
yeah.
featured.
Although
There.
I think the crowd would go crazy if Ember Moon won at SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, they lose their mind. But it's the kind of thing where they're just like, whoa, they don't seem to understand the correlation with you have to give these people these shots in these moments and try to help them get over. Because when Ember Moon first came in, she was over. You know what happened? Y'all did.
Yep.
Same thing that happens every time. They decide to be the wet blanket that kills the momentum that these people have organically received because they don't want it to happen. And for whatever reasons, it boggles my mind. There's no reason that Ember Moon should have had her push killed for as long as she did. Like for real,
Exactly.
they put that out as much as they could.
Right. And I just do like that would be the one match that would excite me the most about SummerSlam. Just watching that would be my full 100% focus on no bathroom breaks, no nothing.
Oh yeah, because the rest of that card is kind of trash.
But WWE, please,
And
I'm
is
begging you.
also from 4 years ago.
Yeah.
This card feels like it was SummerSlam 2015.
Yeah. But
It's not. It's not great.
WWE, I'm begging you, please don't screw this up. You got something great in mind, something that the fans have not seen, and on a big stage like SummerSlam, which is one of the big four,
Yeah, well,
please just leave this match up
don't forget
alone.
maybe one of the big six because you got to include the Saudi shows
Man, bump them Saudi
since
shows.
they are always, as they say in their copy, on par or greater than any of the other ones. So,
Stank Jewel and crappiest Royal Rumble.
they're put greatest in the title.
Um, moving on.
Showdown.
So the Kabuki Warriors finally get their title shot. The match only lasted a minute and 27 seconds. They barely even got even a pinch of offense in because the Kabuki Warriors was just lighting them up,
Mm-hmm.
the Iconics. And
Yeah.
then Kabuki Warriors win by countout, which we all know that titles cannot change hands on a countout. Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. I'm fine with this if it means they get a rematch at SummerSlam.
Yeah. That should be the only reason that should have happened.
Right. But here's the thing that I'm worried about with the Iconics.
They're
Look,
going to forget about him.
well, probably, but my whole thing is this. Like, okay, they're the champs and everything, but it's like the fact that they aren't willing to book them to cheat the win really makes them look bad.
Make him look horrible.
Like, and I just don't get that. Like, ever since them winning, not just winning anywhere, but winning at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's like,
That should mean big things for their year, and their year has been basically non-existent.
like, other than the Kabuki Warriors, who else have they even defended the titles against?
Um, I don't know.
Yeah, and already they've been, the longest reigning women's tag champs. And my thing is like, it's like, dang, y'all can't even book them on TV to win by cheating, and they're a
Yeah.
heel team. That's sad. That's freaking sad. And it's like, come on now, like if y'all are gonna go with this whole idea of a women's tag team titles, y'all need to get the belts. Y'all need to really get the belts around a legitimate team, and I think it would be best if Kabuki Warriors got a rematch at SummerSlam and won on a stage like SummerSlam.
They really did the Iconics a disservice. Why put it
Yeah,
on them if you weren't going to do anything with them?
yeah. I mean, even
It,
in
it,
house.
it also felt like it lost steam, actually, because they were on TV constantly after they won it.
Yeah,
And then slowly it just died.
and what's bad about it is they've actually, in a house show, they've actually beaten the Kabuki Warriors by cheating to win and actually getting a pin on them. So it's like,
As,
y'all
as
can
they
do it
should.
at a
That's
house show, but why can't y'all do it live?
they won't book them because they really can't get on TV unless it's to be in singles matches to lose to Becky, right? And that what happened? Like they both got beat by Becky when they were champs,
Yep,
right?
back to
Yep,
back. Yeah,
easy. Same night. That killed them instantly.
yeah.
Um,
And it's like,
they got buried like their fourth week
yeah. And
just
and
to serve
and
the
what's
help
and what's
Becky.
sad about it is even in this title match, they couldn't even win the match.
Nope.
Like, I don't even remember the last time they've won as a tag team. Like, it's ridiculous. And my thing is, it's already bad enough because you don't have many women's tag teams anyway. I
Yeah,
think
no, they got barely any.
I think all you have are them, the Kabuki Warriors, and Fire and Desire.
That
Like, I
is it.
literally don't think you have anybody else.
No, because Naya's out, Tamina's not being used.
Yeah,
Um, she's not teamed. She should just be teamed with Naomi. Um,
yeah,
again, just use the old team bad shit.
yeah.
We're good. There's so many women that they could do tag teams. They literally choose not to. They're actively choosing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of my problem. They're actively choosing to not use it.
But I think for me personally, I think just the idea of the Kabuki Warriors winning the titles at SummerSlam, that's great, but that's literally all it does for me. Because I honestly feel like it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah,
Even if the Kabuki Warriors win at SummerSlam, it's like, okay, where do they go from there?
they got nothing. Like who they fight?
Yeah,
They got
exactly.
nobody.
So that's something that they really got to work on. But at the end of the day, I'll be happy if they at least get a rematch at SummerSlam and win at SummerSlam. And then I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But I bought their shirt, so I'm all in.
Yes,
Um,
you.
let's see. Apollo Crews beat Andrade. Um, there was a really, really dumb, lame town hall meeting that Shane hosted. He got hit with a stone cold stunner twice by KO. So I don't know if you want to add more to that, but that's what happened. And I think we might have lost my partner here. 1 second. Hey, you there? Yeah, I think I lost him. Hold on. I'm gonna work to get him back on. Let me try again. Hey, I lost you.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I was waiting.
Oh, okay. Um, was there anything else you wanted to add to SmackDown other than Shane McMahon getting stunned twice, a crappy
No,
town
because
hall meeting?
yeah, he messed up. But no, I don't have anything.
Um, let's see. 205 Live.
Tell
So,
Alexa to turn on the soundbar.
what's that?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. So, 205 Live. Oh, I think he muted his mic. See. Where'd he go?
I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Um,
Somehow
20.
the volume got turned off for some reason in the bedroom. Sorry.
Oh no, you're cool. 205 Live. So, Mike Kanellis did get a victory, and then he went to bash and talk trash to Drake Maverick, set him off. Drake Maverick attacked him. So now, this sets up a match between Drake Maverick and Mike Kanellis. What do you think about that?
I'm all about it.
Man, we hadn't seen Drake Maverick in the ring in a long, long while.
Yeah, just background stoof.
So I can dig this. I can definitely dig this. We had ourselves a rematch between Chad Gable and Gentleman Jack Gallagher. That was amazing.
Well, that's to be expected.
And Chad Gable got the victory, but it was a really, really good match. Really good match. He hit a chaos theory. That's a move that I have not seen since Doug Williams back in Impact Wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that was his finisher.
Totally forgot about him.
So that was cool. That was a really great match. And of course, Akira Tozawa beat one of the Singh brothers, Samir Singh. Had the Brian Kendrick in his corner, so pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
But dude, a match that I am very excited about, and I know that you are. For July 23rd episode of 205 Live, we are going to get to see Drew Gulak against Swerve, Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Oh yeah.
Like that's huge. And we also will get a contract signing between Drake Maverick and Mike Kanellis.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Spud making a in-ring return. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
He's been portrayed as a buffoon when it comes to athletic competition. And
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. It's weird.
And who's to say that Maria won't interfere to help Kanellis win, and that way they could be like, hey, we got one over on Drake Maverick. You know what I mean?
I would think that'd be the only thing to do. That'd be the only thing to do at this point.
Yeah.
Because he can't lose to Drake clean. That kills him.
But if you were booking, would you have Swerve win this non-title match?
Oh, absolutely. Instant rub, instantly HB on 205 Live. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's no brainer because he's the future, dog.
Yeah, I would love.
He's got the personality and all that. He's the future if they treat it correctly, but they won't.
I would love to see him get this victory, but I just don't think they'll do it.
It'd be such a good way to have him go to 205 Live.
It would, because I mean,
it's too perfect that I know they won't do it.
Yeah, because I mean, he's already eliminated from the breakout tournament, but
yeah, so he can have a couple weeks of being on there before NXT tapings again. He could be on NXT again. It's Humberto Carrillo all over again.
Yeah, but
it literally is just Humberto Carrillo happening again.
I would totally be okay with having Swerve win, and then he earns himself a title shot, have it on 205 Live, you know?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, anybody that knows who Swerve is knows the peak of his abilities and what he can do in the ring and on the mic.
Yeah.
So, and I think a good test against Drew Gulak, I feel like he's very capable. And especially being able to showcase on 205 Live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, right there, that's at least 20, 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, I jumped out my seat when I saw this matchup, and I had to share it with you. So.
Yeah, because I'm all about some Swerve. I've been a Swerve fan for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Back when he was Evolve champion.
Oh yeah, that's right. He beat Matt Riddle, right?
That's right. He sent Matt Riddle packing.
Right on, right on.
That's why I was kind of hoping that he would Matt Riddle would face him instead of Drew Gulak, but that was me wishing.
Yeah. Um, NXT UK. I was very happy with NXT UK. I saw that Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner was in action. It feels like it's been a while, so it was good. It was good to see them in action. Um,
Yeah, well,
Jenny faced Zaya Brookside, got a victory. Not surprised.
should have got one over Zaya.
Yeah, but I was really shocked. Did not think they would do this, but Mark Andrews beat Cassius Ohno.
That was surprising, but then again, Cassius Ohno, he only started winning when he went to the UK. That wasn't really his bag in America.
True, but I mean, Mark Andrews, not a knock against him, but he's been kind of on the up and down in NXT UK.
True.
But I mean, he has been featured quite a bit, and just I don't know, him getting a big win over Cassius Ohno, that says a lot. That says a lot. And of course, so we know that we got a match booked for NXT UK TakeOver Cardiff. So Toni Storm will defend the women's title against Kaylee Ray. And I'm actually looking forward to that matchup. That matchup should be good.
Oh, there he is.
I think it'll be really good. I can dig it.
Yeah,
But,
for real.
Was there anything you wanted to add from NXT UK or even 205 Live?
No.
Okay. NXT, regular NXT. So, we had an excellent match between Kushida and Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews got a gigantic pop.
Which is interesting to me.
During
his
his entrance.
Great, but
I mean, but that goes such a long way because, the NXT crowd, that Full Sail, appreciate and love him for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
Well, very true.
And we got to remember, Apollo Crews, he's been around, he's done a lot of indie works, done a lot of work with Dragon Gate. Like, the dude's the real deal.
Oh, yeah, for real.
So, I mean, definitely cool to see him get a big pop like that. And he really took it to Kushida. He really did. But Kushida did get the victory. But great match. Really, really great match. What I thought was really cool though was we had a match with Matt Riddle against Arturo Ruas, and it was pretty much treated like an MMA fight. I was very impressed that they even went that round, and Matt Riddle won by knockout.
Yeah, I mean that just more legit.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. And of course, out of nowhere, Killian Dane destroys Riddle. So Killian Dane reemerges.
That should be interesting. That promo was great. So speaking.
Yeah. So it'll be good to see them go at it. I think that'll be a good matchup.
The place to be.
And of course, with the breakout tournament, Bronson Reed defeated Dexter Loomis.
Not effed.
That should be expected.
Yeah. Although Dexter Loomis, a.k.a. Samuel Shaw, I mean, he did some great things, but Bronson Reed looked like he was more over to really advance. So I was okay and happy with the outcome.
Yeah.
Um, what I thought was interesting was there was some footage shown of Mia Yim just destroying Marina Shafir.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
crazy.
dang, she's taking the fight to the Queen's Army. So I wouldn't be surprised if if some more footage came out of her doing the same thing to Jessamine, which I think will probably happen.
Hell
But
yeah. Like,
and then Johnny Gargano finished by attacking Adam Cole, um, making him tap in the Gargano escape. They had a wild brawl, and yeah, so the match was made for NXT TakeOver Toronto. So it'll be Gargano and Cole for the NXT title in a 2 out of 3 falls. Both get to pick their stipulations, and if it goes to uh, a third fall, then Regal will pick the third stipulation. Now, do you feel like this will, either do you feel like this will end the rivalry once and for all?
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
It's time to move on.
Time to move on.
What about you?
Yeah, I think so as well. I mean, it shouldn't be as much as it was when it was Gargano and Ciampa, because that went on a long time. So
Yeah. It did.
yeah, I think it needs to shift gears after this matchup. I think we need to start seeing more Riddle. We need to start seeing more Keith Lee. Like,
Yeah. Start using people that have been brought up here that you then made a huge spot for with all these damn call ups that you aren't doing anything with.
yeah, Kushida need to start seeing Kushida. I mean, Kushida's undefeated right now, so
Yeah. I hope they don't milk that for as long as they usually do. That bullshit.
yeah. But I'll be fine with it as long as they keep Kushida off the main roster. He will not make it in the main roster. I can tell you right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, he needs to stay with.
Like, either keep him on NXT or transition him to 205 Live, but he needs to stay off the main roster.
Yeah, he needs to stay far, 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 far away. Unless they're about to do a Japanese or an Asian themed stable.
Because I can bet money he would get the Finn Balor or Ricochet treatment.
Oh, I can't see him them giving him anything but that.
Okay, that's it for WWE. Let's talk a little bit of G1 Climax tournament. So, looking at the standings that I have for now, which I'm sure they'll be updated by the end of the day. Okay, so block A, we have starting from the bottom. Bad Luck Fale, Zack Sabre Jr., Sonata, Will Ospreay all have 2 points. Kota Ibushi, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Evil, Lance Archer all have 4 points.
Yo, that Kota Ibushi Sonata match today was nuts.
And Kenta and Okada are tied with 8 points.
And I'll tell you this, Will Ospreay was raw today.
Yeah.
It was. If you know what it felt like, man, and this is what I hate about the way this feels in New Japan. It just felt like a reason to have Okada just kick out of everybody's finishers again.
Yeah.
Like he kicked out of a shooting star press that was perfect.
But I mean, come
after
on.
like a really nice sequence. I'm sorry, but if he's just going to win everything, why even have him in it? What's the point?
But did you really think Ospreay was going to beat Okada?
It would have been honestly, they should have had it be him. because you've been building Ospreay as a certain thing for a while. Why would you not have him beat him? Okada can't go undefeated. That's a bad idea, and I feel like that's what they're just gonna they're
Well,
they're doing the same shit WWE does with John Cena,
uh-huh.
and that's just lame as shit, yo.
Well, let's take a look
Seeing
at
the same guy win constantly just takes all the drama out of it. So why am I even bothering to watch?
who Okada's beaten so far. He's beaten
Yeah, everyone.
He's beaten Bad Luck Fale. He's beaten Will Ospreay. He's beaten Zack Sabre Jr. and he's beaten Tanahashi. I mean,
Zack Sabre Jr. is probably the hottest dude right now. I mean, wouldn't you think he would be?
I don't know.
Why would you not have Ospreay be the one to beat him?
I mean,
It's not going to be Kenta
true.
unless you're trying to build it. Because and I guess ultimately the way they treat Okada, I expect him to hold the belt forever because they love him too much.
Yeah, Japan's all about some Okada, and I think
They love him way too much.
I think a lot of it really stems from just how badly he was booked at Impact Wrestling, and they just are totally want for the longest time as possible to be the opposite of that.
And now he literally just wins everything, and there is nothing interesting about a guy who wins every damn match.
But to be honest, though, I still don't think he'll make it to Wrestle Kingdom as champ.
But who is going to beat that guy? Because they haven't built. See, that's the thing. You could have built up Will Ospreay to be the one, but no, you killed that. So is it going to be Kenta? I don't think so. So why are we even doing this whole sequence? Why is he in it? He shouldn't be in it because you should be trying to build somebody towards facing him. I guess that's why I can't see anybody taking it from him because they've literally done no work to introduce anybody that could legitimately. They've done the only person they've done that with was Will Ospreay. They just killed that instantly. They threw cold water on him, killed it. And they made him look even worse because he hit that dude with everything.
Yeah,
it just makes him look worse. That doesn't help. That doesn't help him.
Right. And looking at who Kenta has beaten so far, he's beaten Lance Archer, Evil, Kota Ibushi, and Tanahashi.
Yeah.
And I think Kenta's getting the Shingo treatment from back in the best of Super Juniors.
But he's definitely not going to beat Okada. Because see, I was thinking like it was like maybe, but he'd need to win so he could face Okada, and I don't see that happening. To be honest with you.
Well, Well, let's look at
it's the way Okada's booked, man. The way Okada's been booked, it kills any hype I get for any matchups because I can't imagine any because he literally runs through everyone.
Well, let's see who Okada has left to face. He still has to face Lance Archer, Evil,
him,
Kota Ibushi, Sonata, and Kenta.
He has literally beat everybody on that list other than Kenta.
Yeah.
It's kind of the problem. That's the problem. Yeah.
And then
it's such a problem for that to happen.
And looking at who Kenta has left, still has to face Okada, Bad Luck Fale, Will Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr., and Sonata.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't see Kenta. I definitely don't see Kenta losing to Sabre Jr. or Bad Luck Fale.
Hell no.
Ospreay is.
It's a chance.
There's a chance. But Sonata, there's a chance.
I would have only thought that would have been the case if he had beaten Okada. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I would only believe.
But yeah, that's Block A. I mean, I'm not gonna count out the possibility of Kenta beating Okada, but I don't know. We just have to wait and see. Block B. So starting at the bottom, Jay White with 0 points. Naito, Jeff Cobb, Taichi, Hiroki Goto, all 4 have 2 points. Toru Yano, Shingo, Juice Robinson, and Tomohiro Ishii all have 4 points. And standing at the top of Block B, Jon Moxley with 6 points.
Yeah.
So Jay White, no points. I'm shocked. He's lost to Yano, Ishii, and Goto.
That's just so weird. They did all that to build that kid up, and they've now just killed him.
Like ever since he lost the
Okada curse, man.
Yeah. Like
Okada killed him.
He's not been the same, and he's the leader of Bullet Club.
How is he still the leader of Bullet Club?
I have no idea.
It makes Bullet Club feel less credible when they have a leader that can't win. I don't feel like they wouldn't have done that to damn AJ.
I just don't see why they ended the
His
push
reign
for
so quickly?
Yeah, why did they end his reign so quickly?
He really shouldn't have lost. He really shouldn't have lost at the G1 Supercard. He really shouldn't have lost. He should have won.
Yeah.
Okada should have won in Japan. Not there. Sorry.
But like you said, the Okada curse.
Okada, man, he touched him and he ruined it.
Yeah.
He's never been the same.
Let's see. So far, Moxley has defeated Jeff Cobb, Tomohiro Ishii, and Taichi.
Yeah. I forgot Taichi was in it.
So Moxley, his remaining matches, he still has to face Goto, Naito.
Moxley should definitely be the one to beat fucking Okada.
Goto, Naito, Juice, Shingo, Jay White, and Toru Yano. You think Moxley will do the clean sweep?
He better. I don't want him losing none of them.
Even beating Naito, eh?
God, yeah. Well, the Naito thing, unless they're going to have Naito, see, they had Naito lose his first damn match. Unless they have Naito win the whole thing, and then go after the belt, I don't want to hear it. And then they fix their the mess up that they did for Okada first time. I don't want it. Straight up.
Well, so far Naito's only beaten Goto. He's lost to Taichi and Yano.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, yeah. But, dude, what if it's Kenta and Moxley in the finals?
I'd be down for it. I'd rather watch that than Okada be involved. Anything, to be honest with you. I want some fresh blood in New Japan, bro.
But it would be. But you know what? Wouldn't you like it if Moxley beat Okada in the finals?
That's what I want. That's what I want to happen, to be honest with you. I'm over Okada as the golden boy. They are pushing it way too hard. I am. This is Randy Orton all over again, B. And I liked Randy Orton until they fucking did that bullshit. Just kept pushing them with that stupid. He had a stupid ass haircut.
Yeah.
And just kept pushing them against John Cena. They killed it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But You know what's interesting though? It doesn't seem like Okada's had the belt that long. He's only had it since April of.
Yeah, that okay. You know who else has had a belt since April? In WWE? Well, up until recently. Seth had it.
Oh, yeah.
Becky's had the belt. Becky's had Raw Women's Championship since then. And that feels like forever.
True.
And they killed all her momentum, too.
Yeah.
Thing, these long reigns are not being booked well. That's kind of the problem.
Yeah. Gorillas of Destiny are still IWGP Tag Team Champions, but they did lose the ROH titles back to the Briscoes. So the Briscoes are now 11-time champs.
Nice.
But and ooh, I totally forgot about the never openweight 6-man tag titles. Those are still held by Taguchi Japan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's Ryusuke Taguchi, Toru Yano, and Togi Makabe. They've had them since January.
Damn, that's forever.
Yeah, but and I mean Naito is still the Intercontinental champ, and Moxley has yet to defend the United States Championship. But
Oh yeah, he hasn't defended against Juice again.
Yeah. Shoot. The junior tag titles haven't been defended since Kizuna Road.
Yeah, I forgot about him. To be honest with you.
Yeah, there's a handful of titles that have been kind of lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, all these tournaments are kind of take a spotlight away.
Yeah, but with G1 going, like it's probably going to be a while.
Probably
with this G1 tournament going, because looking at the schedule, when is the finals? The finals isn't until August 12th.
Damn.
So, and which
time left.
Which that's actually the day after SummerSlam.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like forever.
Because that's Monday.
Yeah, in fact, SummerSlam may happen until then. It's kind of nuts.
And then I don't see anything else on their calendar. So I don't know what's to expect next, but yeah. But do you have anything else to add?
I do not. I watched a bunch of G1 while I was on vacation at the beach. It was the best part. So it was cute.
And so this coming weekend I will be at the NXT Concord show.
Yep.
Definitely looking forward to that. I was really, really hoping that Io Shirai was going to be there, but it looks like that's not going to happen.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, but I'm going to still wear her shirt.
You should.
Still wear her shirt.
Still the shit.
I was trying to... Okay, now they don't have the show on the website. I was trying to pull up the folks that are going to be there.
Yeah.
But now I don't even see it. What the heck? That is weird. But I also saw that on Karen Q's Twitter that she's going to be there.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be pretty cool.
That'll be good for you. You like her a lot.
Yep. But for the most part, I had remember on the list they had like all 4 champions are going to be there. So Adam Cole, Velveteen Dream, Shayna Baszler, and Street Profits will be there.
Nice, Street Profits.
Mia Yim will be there, so that's cool. Matt Riddle will be there. Roderick Strong will be there. Cameron Grimes will be there. Pete Dunne was even on the list.
Oh, Pete Dunne will be there. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. The Forgotten Sons, which I don't really care that much about.
And you shouldn't, because they haven't done anything with them.
Tyler Breeze will be there.
Very nice.
Damian,
no Fandango?
Nope. Damian Priest. Mansoor, which I thought was interesting.
Interesting.
Killian Dane is even on this list.
Very nice.
Rhea Ripley and Rana Gonzalez, which I'm curious is if they.
I'm assuming they're going to be tagging again, because that, like I said, they were the tag team that was being managed by Aaliyah.
Yeah. Bianca Belair is on here, and Candice LeRae.
Very nice. A lot of people who don't get a lot of TV time anymore.
Makes me wonder
Because the
who.
new face.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I said no because the new faces. A lot of those people haven't been on TV in a while.
True. It makes me wonder who Mia Yim will go up against.
Yeah, that's weird.
You know,
I wonder.
because she's pretty much number one contender to Shayna's title, and with
Oh,
Candice LeRae being there, I mean, those are two.
yeah.
Those are probably the two top women
The two
faces
top faces.
in
Yeah, they are
NXT.
easily
So
because they made Bianca not persona non grata since she lost a bunch.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I still feel like it's probably time for Bianca to get moved up because
But not until they have something for her, because we see what they did with the Street Profits, and that's nothing.
true. But yeah, but who knows? Like you had said before, with Candice LeRae being there, who's to say that EO won't make a
Attack her
surprise
or
appearance
something.
and attack her?
Yeah, I mean that's what I would do if I was booking that show. Continue their feud off TV,
Yeah. And what's
and
interesting?
you can even show the video on NXT next
True.
week.
And what's interesting is so I saw that EO at the recent Lakeland, Florida match. EO was in action against Casey Catanzaro, which
Oh,
she faces this coming week at Full Sail.
very
She EO still interacts with the crowd.
interesting.
She actually interacts with the crowd a lot more. Just it was up on YouTube, and I saw when she was coming through, there was already like some folks in the front row that she was interacting with. And then even during the match, there was one guy that yelled out, "EO didn't take her meds today," and she came over the ropes and she was like, "Huh?" Like towards the guy, like she was
Mm-hmm.
on the ropes. It was just like that was just her response. She was just like, "Huh?"
I bet you would like that. Hello.
And then, of course, she won the match. She used a finisher, a double underhook, lifting, stalling backbreaker.
Mm.
So picture the fairy tale ending, but instead
Yeah,
of a flatliner, transition into a backbreaker.
interesting. It seems complicated
Yeah,
in my head. In my head, it sounds complicated.
but and then she made her tap out with a clover leaf.
Mm.
But But yeah, after the match, she went over to the guy and was just all up in his face, and just gave like, she still smiles, but it's like a cocky smile,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like,
That works for her.
but at least she's actually taken time to go around the ring to like, talk trash and interact with the fans. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty cool. So
It's just as important as a heel. That's just as important. Lacey
yeah,
Evans, when she was a good heel, she did that.
yeah, and she of course wrestled in all black,
Very nice.
but yeah, so my guess is that's probably why she might not be on this tour, is because maybe she's on that tour,
Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
that was like a Florida tour. But
Ah,
I'm gonna wear my Io Shirai shirt just in case.
just in case. I'm hoping they have a surprise for you.
Yeah,
That's what I would. Because it's not that far from Florida.
yeah, exactly. But cool deal. Well, I don't have anything else. Do you?
No, Sunday Night Live was a success.
Indeed, indeed. But ladies and gentlemen, this will conclude our Team GOWGO Wrestling broadcast. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching. Comments, posts, feedback, let us know.
Let us know.
But I was gonna ask, do you want to do? Well, crap. This coming
What?
week I'll be at GalaxyCon.
Yeah. So, I jerk on Thursday.
I mean, do we want? Well,
Because I don't know when I'm gonna do the photo op now. Maybe 5:30, but 7:30 maybe. I don't know. If I go the whole day, fuck, I don't feel like driving.
Hmm.
If I go the whole day, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I'm lazy.
So I guess we'll probably take a break for this coming week since we'll be at GalaxyCon.
That might be the best idea.
Okay.
Also, I doubt, unless anything crazy happens, and I doubt it very seriously, this week in wrestling, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, because
This is just build up to SummerSlam, so we're going to be treading water like a beach.
Yeah, and even after this coming week, we still have at least another week or two.
At least 2 weeks before SummerSlam.
Before SummerSlam and TakeOver, so.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Forever.
Fair enough.
And by then, new tapings for NXT should be about to happen, so.
Yeah. But, alrighty. Well,
all right.
That'll do it for this episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. Thank y'all so much for joining. I'm Blitzball Champ. That's Hollywood Cinema. We will catch
Live and uncut.
Live and uncut. We will catch y'all next time. Peace out.
Peace out.
And I'm hitting the button now.